Hello, guys. Welcome to Pitching in Line. So today we are going to talk about Delhi versus Mumbai match review, which happened yesterday. Very important match it was for Delhi Capitals, and they needed to win it. After a slump, after successive losses, they needed to win this match to ensure that they are qualifying, qualifying into the playoffs without any problem. But again, yesterday one more disappointing performance. There were changes in the team, but again, there was no improvement as far as any performance is concerned. How do you rate this performance of Delhi Capitals, bro? How do you rate this slump?
Yeah, I think it's been a very interesting week so far for Delhi as well as Bangalore.
Hmm.
And right now, Delhi will be very disappointed because out of 9 matches, they had 7 wins.
Hmm. Hmm.
And
Hmm.
4 matches later, they're still standing on 7 wins. And they're totally dependent on their last match.
Hmm. Hmm.
And see, I think the biggest factor could be the inexperience. That's what I am thinking because see, Rabada is he's someone who's rated very highly. He has played all the formats in international level, but he's quite young. He's only 25. Shreyas Iyer is 25. Prithvi Shaw is much younger. So I think this is where senior players has to put their hands up and guide the youngsters.
Uh,
And coming to Mumbai Indians, see, this was very important match for both the teams coming into this fixture, mainly for Delhi in terms of qualifying for the playoffs, and for Mumbai to finish the top two. Mumbai Indians sealed the deal to finish at the top two, and I think Mumbai was much more hungrier side. When you see the intent of both the teams playing, Mumbai were very hungry. And what do you think about this defeat? Will have an impact on Delhi because the net run rate has gone quite low. It is even lower than Kings Eleven Punjab.
yeah, I mean, it was really unacceptable the way DC were surrendered yesterday. Prithvi Shaw was inducted into the 11. Rahane, owing to his poor form, he couldn't score much. So Prithvi Shaw, he made a comeback. I personally thought, okay, fine. Management had given him a break, a couple of matches break. Maybe he will have some. He would have realized some things. That yes, I have to play that responsible cricket. Right, I'm see form. I must not take my place for granted. Even I can be dropped. So I thought, okay, with that mentality, he will come and he will play a responsible innings. But again, man, same kind of dismissal. Again, pull shot. He's going over, Trent Bolt, pulling him, getting out. Again, this type of dismissals in this level, it's really not acceptable because see, he has been already considered for India in white red ball cricket. If you are in an Indian cricket team for a test match squad, this kind of approach is really not acceptable. This is I'm really disappointed, to be honest.
Yes, yeah, I think Prithvi Shaw also would be very disappointment. And now they have this huge confusion in Delhi team management.
Hmm.
Is about their batting, their opening pair. Shikhar Dhawan, he played, last 4 innings, he got two consecutive hundreds and two consecutive duckouts. So before this, Shikhar was somehow, uh, he was covering the other batsmen's runs. But right now, even with Shikhar Dhawan getting out early, now this is will be a huge question mark on Delhi Capitals about their opening because it is keeping a lot of pressure on Shreyas Iyer and Rishabh Pant. They're coming very early in the innings. And one more thing where I was very surprised was the exclusion of Akshar Patel. Akshar
Correct.
Patel has been this very highly underrated match winner for Delhi Capitals. He goes under the radar. He performs well. He bowls to the economical overs. He's still the most economical bowler for Delhi Capitals, and he won them one match with his batting when they require 17 runs the last over. And he's also someone who's also very good fielder. And honestly, I haven't seen much of Pravin Dubey to really comment on him. And one match is very less. But what do you think about that call of not playing Akshar Patel?
I don't know, man. See, if you would have, if they would have dropped Ravi Ashwin, that could have made some sense because Ashwin was going for some runs, maybe giving him some break and inducting a young leggy would have at least made some kind of sense in their approach towards this game. But again, dropping somebody like Akshar Patel, who not only contributes with the ball, he can tonk a few sixes also. We saw the match against CSK when he single-handedly won that match in that last over. I mean, he's a utility player. He has to be in the 11. If you are having him in the squad, you have to be in that 11. And that was really surprising. And I'm really sure that yesterday, after that slump, had Akshar Patel been in there, he could have really scored that crucial 30, 40 runs because he is capable of that and he has done that before. So excluding a player like that of that caliber is, I don't know, it's totally out of me.
Okay, so we'll talk about Mumbai Indians now. Mumbai Indians is working like a very well-oiled machine. There's no Rohit Sharma,
Hmm.
and yesterday there was no Hardik Pandya, and still the bowlers came up, they delivered it. If it's only 110, 114, the score isn't much. You expect that team to chase it and win it, but the way they chased it, it wasn't like they were taking their time. Anyway, we are going to win because for them it is a win is enough for top to finish, and net run rate won't be an issue at all. But still, the way they dominated it, Ishan Kishan, I think he has been a revelation for Mumbai Indians. The way he's playing has made sure that Mumbai is not missing
Rohit Sharma.
Rohit Sharma.
Hmm.
So, a word about their performance. Do you think this match is a result of very good performance of Mumbai Indians or very bad performance of Delhi Capitals?
I think both. I will say both. Definitely, I will say that Delhi Capitals lineup. They are capable of much more than this kind of performance. But at the same time, have to compliment the way Mumbai Indians bowl. They they put right pressure on DC right from the ball one. Yesterday also, if you saw, Bumrah was introduced very late into the attack. Initial overs at one end, Trent Bolt was bowling. Other end was completed by Krunal Pandya and Jayant Yadav. So they had yesterday, if you see yesterday, they had seven bowling options, in which Kyron Pollard hadn't bowled. So I mean, they had if as a captain, I'm really if you have seven bowling options in your team, and that too minus Hardik Pandya, I mean that's a very good luxury to have. And Trent Bolt right away he put brakes on DC's momentum. And talk about that delivery, man. When Bumrah dismissed Stoinis, I think Australian cricket team will be feeling the pressure now. The kind of swing which he possesses now, it will be deadly in Australia.
Yes, Bumrah has been this, like over course of the tournament, he's been somewhat a good performer, a consistent performer, then he's slowly raising the bar. Every time you think Bumrah, he's still raising the bar. He's still bowling well. And I think the most important factor which I really liked is in the 20th over,
Hmm.
the last ball of the innings, that run out of, the way he came forward, took the ball and
Hmm.
threw
Hmm. Hmm.
a
Hmm. Hmm.
direct hit to Rabada.
Correct,
See,
correct.
that shows the intensity in which he's playing because that was a dot ball, anyways. Him throwing the ball or not throwing it wouldn't affect the scoreboard, but still going there and picking up a wicket, it really shows off his attitude. And so going forward, Mumbai Indians have sealed their top two spot. Their next match is against SRH. And as far as Delhi Capitals is concerned, it's not all lost for them because they're going to play RCB in the next match on Monday, which would be very crucial. And considering the fact that RCB is also coming off three losses,
Hmm.
I think Delhi Capitals couldn't have asked much better opponent to qualify. So that's it from us, guys. We'll see you after the next match. Tata, bye bye. See you.